Good morning to each and every one of you, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados. As you can see, it is a tropical, stunning morning. Of course, I had to have a coconut tree in it. You know my preference already. Without a coconut tree, it doesn't look tropical. So whenever I see a coconut tree, we're going to bring it in. I'm not sure the resolution you all are getting. If you can see the actual golden sunrise there, hopefully you'll be able to see that. It's going to be beautiful this morning. A little bit of low cloud, so it's not coming up as early as expected. So we get a higher sun a little later on in the morning. I know most of you know where we are, but we are on the south coast. I guess you've all been guessing this morning. I know there's some people on here that are very familiar with where we are. Good morning, Mr. Conductor. This is your sunrise whenever you're here in Barbados, or when you were here in Barbados last time. Good morning, Susan. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. Especially good morning to my co-star, Jeanette. You're going to be with me really soon, my darling. So just hang in there. You'll be right here with me one of these mornings real soon. So this is what we'll be taking this morning. Give you a little bit of a sort of like a 270. And get out my angle liner. So here we go, 270 degrees starting from here, and we're going to work our way around. If you're not sure where we are, you will know now we're in Maxwell area. We're just above what they call Maxwell Beach, which is by the banana boat. Seabreeze Hotel. We're directly on the breakwater here for the Butterfly Beach Hotel, so it's a perfect location this morning. I think it's a good view for us to say our Serenity Prayer as we've seen the other direction for a little while. Give the sun a little chance to come up in its glory, then we go back in that way. Those who'd like to join me, please do. Remember, this prayer is for peace, serenity. It's also for guidance, for calmness. I say it all the time, multiple times. If you're not familiar with it, listen to it a little bit. The day you understand this, your life will become a lot easier. I can promise you that. Because then you understand where your responsibilities lie and what you have no control over. And then you can calm yourself. You don't have to get all excited and stressed out over situations you have no control over. I will give you one incident. You ride down the south coast behind a ZR. You no longer fret, rant, rave, put your finger up in the air or curse and get on. Because he doesn't care about you. And I want to use a ZR as a reference because there are a lot of them on the road. Not saying all ZR drivers are aggressive or anything else. So I hope you're not reading that way into it. You know, this is our Serenity Prayer. Please join us if you'd like to. All others will be back to you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Beautiful little hotel. Absolutely lovely. As you see, Barbados Windsurfing Club. Years ago, when windsurfing was real popular here, this would be filled with just windsurfing enthusiasts. Didn't have this block that's in the center there that you're seeing, the high block. It was just the below section. A lot of renovations, expansions have gone on here. Likewise, the Seabreeze as well, owned by the same property, owned by the same family, own this as well as Seabreeze area as well. All beautiful terrain. Before we go any further, I want to plug tomorrow again. Tomorrow we have a very special location lined up for you. Our Miss Keir, who will be our host tomorrow, has picked her location. You ladies know where we're going. If you are on the island and you have transportation, you need transportation for this one, please get to contact me on IM and let me give you all the directions and location of where it'll be and timing and stuff, because we would love you to join us if you can. If you can't join us physically, please join us online. We love the support, and as you know, Miss Keir is going to give you an amazing journey on her own, in her own style, and it's lovely to have some diversification in what we do. Offers more, caters to more people, which is wonderful. Remember, our objective is to get everyone involved, as many people as possible, and the reason we do that is because we want to share peace, love, happiness and kindness and all the positives in life with as many people as possible. Right, so we're going to go back in this direction. I am climbing on some armoured rocks. You know me, I use the armoured rocks now all the time. A few months ago I was enjoying, oh, we're on top of these stones. I have the correct name for it. Terminology is increasing, and we're going to come back in this direction again. Alright, so we're going to make our way from here. We're going to be going eastward this morning. We're going to go up to Welch's Beach. We've done this before, but I think it's a beautiful morning. But look at this sunrise, promises of a new day. You know, if you're seeing this here right now, you have been blessed, because first of all, you've been given vision. First of all, you've been given life. Secondly, you've been given vision. And then, as you can see, the blessings are right there for you. It's a beautiful morning. They're like, I would say I see all three different levels of cloud there. Absolutely stunning, golden conditions. Alright, so we're going to make our way on our journey. Here we go. It's beautiful. Now, as you all know, they have some promotions out here. Whenever we come here, we always like to show these signs here because these companies put up some photo ops for you, and we like to give you the opportunity to see what they have to offer as well. So you can always come back and freeze frame on here. Quite easy to read what's on the signs here. So if you're interested in doing some surfing or doing some island tours and stuff, these are two different companies that are in the island that are operating. They're like many others, but these are two that I can tell you. I know the people who operate them as well. Great service, absolutely beautiful. Golden glows on the sand, stunning morning. Good morning, how are you all? Can I zoom in on you all for a second just to say hi to your world? We're on a group we call the EMC. We do early morning live broadcasts and stuff. So we like to show the sunrise, or we like to go into the jungle areas and stuff and listen to the nature awaken. We're all about peace and serenity as a spiritual movement. So if you get back home and you want to see Barbados, we have like 900 vlogs up on YouTube. We do walking tours. We've done all of the coastlines. We've done all the beaches. If you want to join us in some peace and serenity and bring your own healing to us, we would welcome you. Okay, have a great. It's called EMC Gatherings, but you'll find under my name, I don't have my greeting cards, unfortunately. My name is Nicholas Dean. I'm on Facebook or YouTube. That's D-E-A-N-E, Nicholas. Okay? Known as the Beijing Warrior for peace and happiness and love. Thank you. Have a great day, okay? Welcome to Barbados. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, this is what I love to see. I like to see people come out in the morning and enjoy this kind of beauty. Look at the reds on the sand. Is this not just stunning, stunning views? I love this little beach. It's not always existing many times, and the tide's in and the swells are up, and especially like around March, April, when all the sand here moves, you cannot walk around from the above beach to here without waist deep of water. Or at the moment, perfect conditions for doing that. Airbnb properties all around. So if you want to rent and stay here, you can easily do so. But before I go any further though, good morning to each and every one of you all. Great to see you all this morning. Very happy to have you with us. It is wonderful with us being the EMC family. We want to bring you joy and happiness and peace and beauty from Barbados, and that's what we're setting out to do. Of course, when I say happiness, joy, peace and beauty, I have to turn the sign this way or turn the camera this way, because what would beauty be without me in it, of course. For those of you that want to tell me some nonsense about that, go right ahead. I haven't given out strikes for a few days. My pen is ready and my hand is strong, and I'm ready to deal the blows in your direction. So if you give me trouble this morning, I will be sharing some joy with you on paper later on. Now your joy will mean that you not only get a strike that puts you into the troublesome ones group, unfortunately across the floor for the goody gum drops, which are people like me who are always good at everything and perfect, and you'll be going over to the others on the other side. Not that they're not nice people, but they can be troublesome, and that's why they get their name. Also means that when you come to Barbados, you're going to buy me coffee, and it also means I'm going to sing to you. Now if you don't buy me coffee, it's no problem. I'm going to sing to you all freely. It's not a problem. Mr. Gittins is on here. I see a lot of the others saying yada yada yada. You know what that means? Strikes already. So let us go on with our tour now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful surroundings here. Absolutely lovely. I like to walk, and I call this the Arch of Love. I recently called this the Arch of Love. It is absolutely beautiful. But look at the colors on the water. Mary, I know you like your reflections and stuff, so I know like now you're panting if you're online. I hope you're online. If you're not online this morning and you come on late, it will give you a strike. Do not come on to the channel and say, oh, I'm late, I'm here, but I'm here, because that means already that you're accepting that you should have been here earlier on, and you're bragging about not being here on time. So you know what will happen then? Strikes galore again. Now, you all may not realize it, but right off of here, there's some reef just off the shoreline itself. Great surf sometimes coming up and down the side. Lovely little rights can be found here and left as well. Not really a consistent peak, but good surf here when the south coast is really cranking in this general area here. Beautiful morning. Absolutely stunning, stunning morning. I'm going to give you a 360 circle of love in a second. I'm just going to go up a little bit further to where I can get a little bit more open area. Again, as I was mentioning, all these places are up for rentals. These are all Airbnb properties. You can see signage on it. If you are interested in south, and you do like south, whether you like Eileen or you like the trotters, etc., or the snouts, that sounds so gross. Or if you just want some barbecue pork, fried pork, or if you want any kind of meals or whatever, there is a function that goes on just behind these buildings here at Golden Sands Hotel. Make a note of that. Golden Sands Hotel. They have something called Rum and Sauce. Our Doc VJ, he will play in there. They do karaoke. They also have dancing. It's amazing. Absolutely entertaining beyond belief. Look at the scenery this morning. Is this not just stunning? It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright, we can give you that 360 circle of love now. So actually, let's start with the sun and let's end with the sun. Here we go. Whew, talk about beautiful. I mean, that is just breathtaking and stunning. Now, if any of you all want to know what it's like to stay in this area, or you would like to know what the surroundings offer, please get in contact with Mr. Ray Cope. He is our conductor. Everyone today harass Ray Cope for me. If 300 people can get in contact with Ray Cope and ask him what is Butterfly Beach like and the surroundings, I will have a good day. I will be smiling not only from my face but in my heart, because I know you would have annoyed him. It's something I set out to do every day. Alright, I can give you a little bit of a lower shot here so you can really take in the glows and the reflections for a few seconds. I'm going to give you a 20-second photo op at this location, so enjoy this. Well, I give you a little longer because I see my timekeeper on here, and boy is she not annoying, so I gotta make sure that I keep within the time frame because she will harass me. But look at this, I don't even want to move from here. This is just so beautiful. The gold coming off the water, the actual sunrise, you begin to see the rays coming up over the top of the Casuarina trees. You can actually see the darker rays starting to form. Just glorious. Talk about gorgeous, that is gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. Now this beach here suffers a lot with erosion on it, for sure. Sometimes a year you'll come down here and you only find a little bit of a pocket up in this section here behind the armored rocks. Other times you will come at certain times of the year and you will see beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beach like this here. Absolutely lovely. A little bit of trace of sargassum in the shore break. We had an unexpected float a few days ago. Really set everybody off a little bit in the south because we don't expect to see this here like till April. So when it comes in at this time in January, it's really a bit concerning. Not too sure what the sea is going to bring, but we don't have any thing that we can do except for we can stop destroying nature, and that way then maybe we will start to see the sargassum stay where it's supposed to be. So I know a lot of people don't believe in about the damaging the earth and all about the warming of the earth and stuff. I know there's some people that have some heated conversations over that, saying it's just a cycle and stuff. All I can tell you is from my age, the time, I only have 51 years, I'm a young boy, but from my 51 years, I have never seen the erosion like this here, and I have never seen sargassum like this here, and many other things that I take on. So global warming, as far as I'm concerned, is most definitely something that is factual. And I'm not going to debate that, so that's just my opinion, just that you can have yours and say it is not, that it's just a cycle. I'm not going to quarrel with you, I'm not discussing with you, I'm not going to go into discussion with you about it at all. I'm going to tell you my opinion. As I told you already, I am the most handsome person. You cannot argue that with me because that is factual. Anyone looking at me will know that I am the most handsome. You will remember there was a little small beach house here a little while ago that burnt a few months back. It was not in very good condition, but some of you may have stayed there in the past. Just point that out. And that's Golden Sands Hotel, just there in the center of the camera now. That's where you can go and get that rum and salsa on Saturday. I recommend getting there at 1 o'clock. It gets pretty busy. They have a massive area with a tent and stuff, but if you want one of the VIP seats, I recommend you go around 1 o'clock before it starts to get too hectic. If you want salsa and stuff and you don't want to actually sit, I don't know why you wouldn't want to sit in it, because it's an amazing ambience, an amazing group of people that hang out there and stuff and sing. The karaoke there sometimes is dreadful, and sometimes it's almost as good as mine. I don't sing there because I was told when I sang there, or when I planned to go and sing there, Doc, do not argue about this story. Doc, the DJ said, Nick, please don't sing because nobody else will sing after you because you're going to be so incredible. And yeah, he's gonna follow that up because he knows what will happen if I catch him at Q, and he doesn't follow that up. Beautiful little horseshoe bay. I'm gonna give you a look from this section here. We're just gonna go to the point, and then we're gonna work our way up on the road. We will be doing a little bit of Highway 7, just a little bit, just to get to the next beach. We're not in Caroline's vlog too long this morning. You know, it is a beautiful Friday morning. Happy Friday to each and every one of you all. Thank you for making it through the week. Thank you for dedicating yourself to work. Thank you for making your national insurance payments, because I am living off of them. It's just so lovely to come out here in the morning and know you're paying for me to walk out here in your national insurance contribution. So keep working hard. Do not retire. I would like all you all to work like 99.99 years, and maybe you all can tell the government to give more money. That would be even better. But this is a beautiful horseshoe bay that I can show you now. It's absolutely stunning. Walk back just a little bit so you can get the full effect of it. I'm going to give you another photo up from here because this is what you got to call some kind of gorgeous. So immediately we're seeing again Golden Sands on the right side of the of our view there. We have the Butterfly Beach. We have San Remo in the second section. I'm not sure if that is called San Remo. That's the highest of the elevations there. Then we have Butterfly Beach and we have Seabreeze. Then we work our way down to Matzo where the blue lights are. That's Matzo Beach, where it was never a beach before. That's a man-made beach. Talk about that. Beyond the last groin that you're seeing there, another big beach with a groin in the water. That's Sandals, or we call it Casuarina Beach. That's locals. That just gives you an understanding of where we are in the South Coast. So photo op for you. And you're not going to hear me talking, and I know you want to cry because everyone wants to hear Nick. I know that already. Everyone wants to see me and hear me, but I will give you 20 seconds from here. Timekeeper, put down your watch, man. I'm going to overextend it, so you relax yourself. Here we go. Well, I have just spent the best 20 seconds of my life. Let's move on. That view is incredible. Alright, so we can go up on Highway 7. Now remember, Highway 7 is our busiest highway on the island, I would have to say. I was even busier, well, maybe not as busy as Highway 2A. Now that's the one that runs along the ridge of the west coast going down. That's incredibly busy. ABC is also incredibly busy. But this was the busiest highway on the island. This is where all the South Coast hotels are located. Lots of the commercial businesses are located. All the facilities are on this section as well. So a very busy area. This is just gorgeous. So I mean, how tropical and how beautiful. A mixture of casuarina trees, coconut trees, white sand, a little bit of sargassum. That all adds to the tropical flavor though. And beautiful blues in the water. Now April and May, the things happen as they have in the last 2 years. That's what you call our, well, from April on, sargassum season. This water will actually change to green and browns because it will have sargassum at multiple layers in it. So hopefully that will not happen. It never used to happen prior to 2015, but from 2015 on, it's progressively got worse. The sargassum season has got longer. It used to start like in the middle to end of April and then end in September. Last 2 years, we've seen it start earlier, all up in March, end of March, and then we've seen it last all the way into October and November. So there's no question that is happening regularly, and I can tell you that in all of my lifetime, that has never been the case on the South Coast. Yes, we got sargassum at certain times of year, as we always have mainly on the east, but not on the south have we ever seen it at all. Certainly not with the density, and certainly not with the regularity either. But we'll take a trot across here in a second. Busy highway, as you can see. We have some racetracks in Barbados, official, Rob Bushy Park, International Racing Circuit, that's its infinite. If you want to go and drive some go-karts or some little small farmless style cars, you can do so. Or I'm going to tell you, do not do like most Bajans that come on the ABC, the Highway 7 or Highway 1 or Highway 2A and decide that is your racetrack, because that is certainly not a good thing at all. Scanning down again just so you can see what the Highway 7 looks like in this general area. It's not very busy right now. It will get increasingly busy as we go on for sure, but this is just to give you an indication of how things change, because not many of you actually come onto Highway 7 at this time of morning, so you wouldn't see that really. Beautiful sunrise coming up, absolutely stunning. Now where you're seeing this high-rise condo here, we have talked about it before, but they used to have two brothers here, one called Sean, one called Steve. Sean had the discotheque turned into Pool Hall, which is down in Worthing. This is where Steve's disco used to be. That was many years ago, in an old home, an old beach home that was located right here. It didn't last too long. That's where it used to be. Then it was renamed Penthouse, and then it moved from here. Penthouse moved from here up into Inchmarlow area. Lots of history in Barbados. Not history as in we're going back in 1627 or anything like that there, but we certainly can tell you a lot of what has transpired. So many of you that have come here, some of you that unfortunately are unable to return because of health reasons, will be able to remember the days of driving up here, coming to this discotheque maybe. I was extremely young when I came to this discotheque. I was probably about 6 or 7. I used to party here at that time. I was a young party person, as I told you all before. So that would give you an indication of the time, because remember I was born in 1971, so it was around maybe 77 or so when that discotheque was in this area, in the mid-70s anyhow. I was extremely young. They won't serve me alcohol at that time, so I used to have to buy my own. I'd go to the rum shop and tell them I need a bottle of rum for my father, In those days, that wasn't a problem. Or I need a pack of cigarettes for my aunt. And in those days, again, no problem. In Barbados, it was you could go in at any age and buy rum and carry it home for your parents, because everybody thought it was going for parents, and drink it yourself. Lots of residential areas here that go right back up to the cliff, right up to Maxwell Ridge itself. A lot of nice homes and stuff in this area. These are traditional beach homes that were here for many years. Have had a couple of modifications and stuff. However, these are the original beach homes that were located all along here. This was the last home, because where we're about to go now had no beach, no protection at all from the sea. This would have been the last home, and then a little further up you would see where it restarted for a little section until you got near Oistins, and then again as you got into Oistins Townley Fish Market, again no land whatsoever on the seaside. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. So mention again about tomorrow, very special location. Of course we'll have our core team. Unfortunately we won't have our co-star with us this week, but from next week that will change. As you would have known, you would have seen the countdown. A lot of stuff is going to be going on over the next 2 weeks, so keep your eyes peeled. Do not breathe, just hold your breath. It's going to be an interesting life. Okay, now this area is called Welch's Beach. There are other names for it as well, but I call it Welch's. And this area originally had no sand out here whatsoever. Where you're seeing those bush that are close to the road, that people like to miscall and say trees, which are absolutely 100% inaccurate. As I told you already, Nicholas is the perfect one. He knows everything correctly. So this bush line here that you're seeing of Seagrape Bush, this is where the actual high water mark was. This coconut trees would not have been here, because this would have been in water area majority of the year. All this section here had a shelf of reef. It used to run all across here, just a little bit, sometimes submerged under sand or buried under sand. Other times of the year completely exposed. Anytime we had large swells, it could be a hurricane passing to the east of the island, a distance off. Anytime we had large south coast swells, the sea used to bring sand in this road. So you will understand how much sand is being actually captured here. Again, this is one, I would have to say, world-class beach. But once again, because of this is my belief, this is not anybody else's belief, because of trapping sand in all of these new areas, Miami Beach here, Seabreeze, Sandals, Dover Beach, then Rockley with the boardwalk. They're just the ones, a few of them that I've named. Because of trapping sand in those areas, the other beaches in between have suffered tremendously. Sand has shifted, currents have changed, have gone into them. A lot of different things have impacted it, but most definitely, as far as I'm concerned, these have been a lot of the things that have affected the other beaches. So you see a lot of beaches that are forming, and then you see a lot of beaches that are disappearing. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Let's give you another 20 seconds here. Absolutely stunning. Enjoy this 20 seconds. Listen, I am not conking today, so I don't know if that was an on or off. So it's do whatever, man. I give you the authority to do whatever you want to do, timekeeper, because I will also have the authority to strike you later. All right, a lot of sand has moved from here. We had some swells on the south coast recently, so it's not as big a beach as it normally is. As I mentioned about the trapping of the sand, this is unlike any of the other beaches in the island that have been created by man. They dropped the outer catchment groin, is what I like to call it, out there. It shelters that section for the beach to be built. They've also dropped a couple of other groins in this area, but what is also fascinating is the amount of concrete, reinforced concrete that was put in this area. When they were actually developing this beach, before I had realized what their intentions were, I heard they were going to develop a beach, but I couldn't understand how it could have any part of the actual development. They dropped or built massive walls, multiple walls at different distances going out into what was the sea at that time, and huge, massive concrete, reinforced concrete in these general areas where you're seeing all of that bush, and just behind there it trapped the sand. So the sand really can't move as it gets into that bush area. So that's pretty protected, because I had some of the walls are actually 6 feet tall that were put down there that have trapped sand. So that will give you an indication of how much money went into developing this beach. But what a beautiful project it has been. Gorgeous. All right, we're just going to go down the corner here and we can take another view down at Southern Beach. Conditions today, could possibly be swimmable. I'll have a look and see how that is, but there is a swell coming through, and of course the most important thing is to protect you know, our camera equipment and stuff, because we have only one camera. We lost the other one a little while ago, so we have to be very careful of what we do. We're still waiting on the charging port for this camera. Pro tab. One more time I'm going to call out for you and plead you, please bring the charging port in. We'd like to start back our mic phone so that we can take in the east coast and the northern side when in windy conditions, because our dead cat mic will give us that opportunity. Unfortunately, we're unable to do so right now. So these are little things that cost a lot. So when we ask you to donate, if you can, if you're able to donate, that's the reason why. Remember, this is not a commercial product. This is our journey. There are no donations, well, not, I shouldn't say donations, there's no sponsorship or anything that comes into the EMC. This is all done basically on my pension and also on your donations that you give us. That's the only way that this is continuing. So hopefully those of you that are able to give, please continue to give. Help us to grow the EMC. We want to carry it worldwide. I'm not asking you to give me money to put in a bank to make myself rich. That is certainly not it. It just is we need to sustain the journey. So if you can help, please help. We'll have a few promotions coming up. I told you already, Jeanette has taken over our media side, as in the Instagram and everything else. She's also taken over our merchandising. A lot of exciting stuff is coming, you know, because we don't just want to, you know, take handouts. We want to actually give you things that you can, you know, that will help, memorabilia that will help you remember who you are and what we represent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning here. Absolutely stunning. All right, so all these armored rocks and stuff were laid over the last few years when we were trying to develop the Beach Big Butterfly. As you can see, it extends beyond the point to try and capture sand inside. That's why it has that absolutely beautiful horseshoe shape. Stunning, stunning beach. Better views here of the Maxwell area and also of Seabreeze as well. Just beautiful, beautiful sections. And you can now see Sandals coming into clear view beyond that there. Just stunning. Coconut trees at the furthest distance on the point. That would be the Dover Beach Hotel, just after Turtle Beach, which was Half Moon Hotel. We call it Casuarina. Some people call it Sandals because, as I told you before, most of the beaches in Barbados gain their name from hotels and stuff in the area. Alright, we can give you a circle of love again. We're going to be going in this direction. Enjoy this peace and quiet. I know you're going to cry because I'm not talking, but trust me, I'll make up for it after. Here we go. Wanted a circle of love. We've made a circle of love, really. So, beautiful, beautiful morning. All right, so just again, I would just let you have a look at the most handsome, beautiful, and perfect person in the world. Remember, I am the Bajan Warrior. If you see anything on here that is contradicted, or if you hear anything on here that's contradicted by any Google or Bing or anything like that, or any of your friends, they're telling lies. Google and Bing have no clue. You just get in contact with me. I'll clarify it for you, because everything I say is factual and I have evidence of it. I know the evidence I have is because I have said it, and I'm the perfect person. I don't strive for perfection. I am perfect. So everything I say is accurate 100%. So you can be assured of that, and that is your confirmation, your clarification, and your certification that whatever I'm saying is correct. Anyhow, I am the Beach Warrior. I am actually Bajan Warrior, but I live on the beach, and this is my life now. I worked in cruise tourism for 23 years, where it was 18-hour days for days and days, nights and months without having an off day. In those days, I used to worship money. I went for money. That's all I cared about. Making more money, making more money. And then when COVID came around, we all had some horrible times in COVID. We lost a lot of dear friends. But for me, it was a blessing, because it made me lose my job, made me lose everything completely. I was able to find myself, my true identity and my true self. And this is what I'm doing now. I just walk my journey to God. My promise to God is that everything He showers you with, I also will shower others with. And that's the love and the peace and the kindness and the care, the attention, everything, the compassion, everything that is positive, I am given and I'm blessed with. I pass it on. He promises me, pass it on and I will reciprocate. And that's what He does every day. I don't give to get, I give because that is in my nature, that's in my heart. So just want to clarify that for you. Again, I am the perfect one. I said that, and as you saw just now for the last few seconds, I am the most handsome person in the world. Anyone that contradicts that obviously need to go to optician. I can give you an appointment at many good ones here in the island. If you're in the island and you need to get your vision checked, please get in contact with me and I shall let you get that. That information will be free of charge. Beautiful morning. I see we have my biggest pest on here. Good morning, water baby. But I see people saying good morning to her, so she's not on. She's going to hear it later on. The most annoying person, no, I didn't say the most troublesome, but the most annoying. Good morning, Simone Thompson. I will not recommend, I will not say her name. I will be discreet. You know me already. Anonymity is very important. Simone. So I'm not going to call your name this morning. Anyway, everyone, I hope you've had a great day with us. We've walked along the area of the south. This is God's Room, known as, we're actually right now in Welch's, but we are in the Maxwell area. We're on Highway 7. We're in the south coast, the island of Parish Christ Church. Just to give you the viewpoints again, and then we'll sign off. Again, we're looking at Maxwell beaches, Seabreeze Beach, I used to know as Banana Boat, Casuarina Beach, etc. And then looking the other direction, this entire man-made beach, which is absolutely gorgeous. It goes right up to Icelandstown. This is known as Welch's. In the far distance there, just slightly on the right of the centre, is South Point Lighthouse. That will give you the bearings of where we are. All the fishing boats there from Icelandstown. So remember, Icelandstown swinging tonight. If you want to get a table in Icelands, make sure and get there for 7. You get there after that, you're going to be beating crowd or waiting until people get up to get your table. And then remember, Lexi's from around 10 o'clock. Start up with the Old and Goldies, where you'll see some absolute amazing dancing by the Q dancers and other people that have defined that art for sure. And all of you that are going to Iceland tonight, get up in the morning and come and join us, please. 7 a.m. if you're on the island. Let us let you know where we are. And otherwise that, please join us. I would say tomorrow's starting time will be around 6:30, so you can start preparing yourself that, and that'll be 6:30 Barbados time. Don't get up at 6:30 now up in Ottawa or somewhere like that and say, man, where's Nicholas? Because you're wasting your time. Every time that we quote, or every money or currency, unless we say it's US, it's going to be Barbados. And any time that we quote will be Barbados. Mr. Cope, I hope you've enjoyed the walk on your walk that you've just done a couple of weeks ago. I know right now your memories are flowing. Once again, good morning to you, my brother. And thanks again for coming up with the idea of a mystery tour. You know, this is your situation that you've started. Yes, we were doing tours, but the mystery tour aspect of it, and the bus tour where we have our bus driver who is crazy as a hatter, and all the others, our head cheerleader and all the others that have joined since then, and each and every one of you, thank you very much for bringing your healing, bringing your spirituality, bringing your positiveness to this channel, because this is made up of you all. It's not made up of any one person. It's you all on the platform of the beautiful, beautiful Barbados that is home, paradise or heaven. Have a great day. Share your peace, share your love. Whatever you've found here that's positive, carry it on today. If you've found something here that's negative, come back and watch it again, because that's in you. It's nothing you found here. Have a great day. Love you all.